NBC Studios, Bill Pito along with Wally Zerbiak. So, Wally, the Hawks led 4-2, and after that, it was lights out. The Knicks' defense, especially in that first half, was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I just think everyone that saw the floor, you mentioned the bench's production, that is just a sign of how connected this locker room is. And this locker room had a really tough game in Game 4 where their all backs were against the wall, a lot of pressure on the coaching staff. They came through with flying colors in Atlanta, carried it through into this one at home. You're at home in front of your fans. This has been a good home court team, 30-10 all season long. They took care of business big time. Now you got to go to Atlanta to try to finish this series off in Game 6. You're playing with a little bit of house money, the fact that you can try to steal a Game 6 in Atlanta. But Atlanta's going to make some adjustments. Their fans are going to be ready, and they're going to try to get this one back to MSG for a Game 7.
Game 6 is Thursday. If there's a Game 7, it's back here in New York on Saturday. Knicks, after the first quarter, up 35-22. At the half, they were up 64-48. They got 64 first-half points, even though they took only 8 threes. Second fewest total in terms of three-point attempts for the Knicks in any half all year.
Yeah, no, but that's because that's what the defense is giving them, honestly. Like, Jalen Brunson has taken whatever the defense allows them to be at attack mode, and Karl-Anthony Towns has completely unlocked his game by being aggressive when they guard him with smaller defenders. In that first half, they were trying Kuminga on him, they were trying Daniels on him, and it was just too much size, too much strength. Mitchell Robinson with the big putback there, and how about Jordan Clarkson? He's the first one off the bench most of the time, and he comes in the game and just gets buckets. His defense has been really good. That second unit, I thought they really kind of broke the spirit of the Atlanta Hawks because the starters got the Knicks off to a good start, and then the second unit came in and really played great basketball. OG Anunoby continuing to be a dominant force in this series. And Karl-Anthony Towns, you got to remember, like Monica said in the pregame, Knicks have 2 All-Stars on their roster, and they are showing up big time. And then as a result, you start kind of breaking that defense down of the Atlanta Hawks. Other guys make plays. Jalen goes for 39 and has a big-time performance, his best one of the series, which has got to be very disheartening for the Hawks.
Knicks fans got to love it, and they're showing how happy they are. Brunson, by the way, shot 15-23 from the floor, had been struggling shooting, not tonight. Look at the difference, Wally. Points in the paint, 60-42. Fast break points for the second straight game. The Knicks stopped Atlanta's transition game just about cold, and second chance points, you see, dominated by the Knicks. So the Knicks dominated points in the paint. They dominated the rebounds, and the Hawks couldn't run.
No.
You know, the Hawks, we talked all about them being a transition team. Only 4 fast break points tonight. Remember, the other night, they had 0 fast break points until garbage time.
Well, that's because the Knicks are playing solid defensively, and they know the Hawks want to do that. So anytime the Hawks do get a stop or a steal, you can see they're trying to push the ball off the floor and trying to get a quick, easy shot. But the Knicks' transition defense has been outstanding. It's not just saying you want to do it, it's going out and executing it. And right now the Knicks are executing exactly what the coaching staff wants them to do as far as the game plan. That was a very impressive performance. I expected something like this by this veteran Knicks team at home, but now going to Atlanta, it completely shifts. It's going to be a new mindset for this team. They know they can close out this series. You don't want to roll the dice and have this be a Game 7, even though you have an advantage when you're back home at MSG. Knicks have to go into this game on Thursday on a mission to try to finish this one off and get to the next round.
All right, Wally, let's go across the street. Alan Hahn standing by with Kat. Alan, take it away.
Thank you, Bill. All right, what has been different about this team and this offense especially from the last time you played in this building, Game 2, to now?
Oh, I mean, I just think that we did a great job adjusting as a team, the players, and doing what's needed. I think we're playing with more pace and maximizing those opportunities the defense gives us.
You're a guy that has averaged a double-double. You're a guy that puts up a lot of numbers, scoring and rebounding. But it seems like you enjoy the assists. The 6 assists you had in this game, feels like you enjoy that more. Is that true, and why?
I do. I love when you get your teammates involved. It's a special thing when you see your teammates succeeding and elevating their game, and to be just a component of that it's an honor.
All right, well, what is going to take? You got to go back to Atlanta now to close out this series. What do you got to do in Game 6?
I've seen the toughest game is the one that ends someone's season, and we know we're going to have to even be more desperate. We're going to have to execute at a higher level and play one of our best games, and we expect to win in Atlanta. So it's going to take a team effort, and I think this team's ready to go out there and play our best basketball.
All right, well, congratulations on the win. Thanks very much, Cat.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Bill.
Okay, Alan, Cat, thank you. So Cat was 16 points, 14 in the first half, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. He took only 7 shots. 5 of 7 from the floor, still goes for 16 points.
Hey, he's playing point center, and that's fine with him. He's just reading the matchups, and that's, I think, the big part. Jalen Brunson was able to be the guy. I mean, big-time performance, 15 for 23. Karl Anthony Towns, as a result of how impactful he's been in this series, he's been able to make the Atlanta Hawks adjust and not double-team Jalen Brunson as much. As a result, Jalen was able to get going. Early on in this game, Cat was aggressive. When he caught the ball around the basket, he was dominant. The rebounds, he continues to be a force on the boards like he was all season long. And listen, right now the Hawks are searching. They're trying to figure out how to stop this Knicks team. They have no answer for this Knicks team right now. The Knicks are all playing at a high level. Anyone that enters the game has raised their game to a very high level of basketball. And as a result, the Knicks look like the dominant team in this series. But as we know, when you start to feel content, and like Karl Anthony Towns said, we have to expect the Atlanta Hawks' best effort of the series, because in order to knock a team out and end their season, that is the toughest win to get to close out a series.
All right, our New York State Lottery power player is Jalen Brunson, by far his best game of the series. In terms of the shooting percentage, he's only shooting 42% coming into tonight's game, but we talked about 15 to 23 from the floor, 39 points, and also, Wally, don't forget 8 assists.
Yeah. Well, he got loose because he was dealing with single coverage for most of the night, and they weren't throwing those double teams at him from the beginning of the game. They even started with a little bit different matchup. Nickeil Alexander-Walker started the game on him.
And they had Daniels on Cat.
Exactly. That was a little bit of an adjustment. That changed throughout the course of the game, but at the same time, Jalen Brunson, once he started getting going and started getting loose, he just can score. I mean, this guy is a machine in the playoffs. And he's breaking records every single game, it seems like, in New York Knicks history with what he's doing, scoring the basketball and how impactful he's been. And this percentage is a very good thing for him, because he struggled in some of these games where he missed some shots that I know he knows he normally makes. In this one, he was locked in, got himself into rhythm, 15 for 23. I mean, that is as efficient as you can get to 39 points. That was quite an impressive performance. And now, what are the Hawks going to do in Game 6? Are they going to go back to trying to stop Brunson? As a result, Anunoby, Towns, everyone else can get going. Right now, the Hawks are in a tough conundrum as to how to attack the Knicks in Game 6.
Hawks are also shooting really poorly.
Yeah.
From 3, 13 of 42. Allen's talked about their numbers. Normally a lot better than that, but they have not shot well the last couple of games, and it's the Knicks who are up 3 games to 2. Just getting started here, fans. Excited about the Knicks being just 1 win away from moving on. Monica McNutt's post-game thoughts coming up.